Outer Space Bedtime Race by Rob Sanders, illustrated by Brian Wan. Good night, the children call, while spinning in their earthly ball. They pull their covers way up tight and turn off every bedside light. Tucked safely in their comfy beds, they're not the only sleepyheads. In outer space, it's bedtime too. The aliens need sleep like you. Those aliens zip around the sun. The time for racing has begun. The planets line up in a row. Now ready, set, blast off, go! The Mercury kids land rocket ships, then hurry to their nightly dips. They glide along on rocky paths to steamy crater bubble baths. Inside sleep chambers, warm and snug, they squeeze together in a hug. Click, click, go all the chamber lids. It's bedtime for the Mercury kids. On Venus, time goes on and on. It seems like days and days till dawn. Kids shimmy into deep sleep suits and rubberize compression boots. They sip on warm galactic goop and slurp the slime chunks scoop by scoop. As satellites go whizzing by, loud snores from Venus fill the sky. The Martians scrub and wash and clean, and soon their skin is gleaming green. They rinse and spit with Martian flair, then comb their tangled star-filled hair. They boing and bounce on giant springs and land inside red hammock swings. The Martian parents softly hum when slumber time on Mars has come. To fall asleep on Jupiter, the kids count moons till their eyes blur. They use 12 fingers and 6 toes, till finally they start to doze. The rings of Saturn circle round as Saturn kids at last bed down. They rest their heads on clouds of fluff. Get this, they all sleep in the buff. Uranus is a gassy place. They sleep with masks stuck to their face. Before lights out, with beaks and books, they curl up inside cozy nooks. Since Neptune swarms with icy clouds, the Neptunites must sleep in crowds. Just as the clock strikes 59, those snoozers cross the finish line. The Pluto kids sleep on their feet, lined up together nice and neat. Poor Pluto is so very small. It's not a planet after all. The aliens are now asleep. Out in the cosmos dark and deep, they end their nightly bedtime race as planets spin through outer space. Far from the starry Milky Way, where asteroids zigzag and sway, past comets and a shooting star, and all the way to where you are. This outer spacey bedtime race has now returned to our home base. With all the aliens in bed, it's now your turn, you sleepyhead. I am probably, let's read some sleepy bedtime planet factoids, huh? The sun. The sun is the real star of our solar system. This giant ball of gas is more than 1,000,000 times larger than Earth. Now that's big. All the planets in our solar system orbit around the sun. It also provides heat to Earth. Without it, bedtime would be chilly. Mercury. Mercury bubble baths would be steamy, since the temperature on this planet, which is closest to the sun, can reach 801 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. But to be sure to wear your warmest deep sleep suit at bedtime. Temperatures at night can fall to negative 290 degrees Fahrenheit. One day on Venus is as long as 243 Earth days. That's about 8 months from sunrise to sunset, or sunrise to sunrise. Now you know that the days here are long. Earth is the only planet in the solar system known to support life. When you fall asleep tonight, you'll be joining millions of other human beings who also sleep on planet Earth. Mars. Scientists know that water once flowed on Mars, but now the planet's like a frozen desert. So if you're planning to brush your teeth there, you might have to rinse with dusty Martian air. Jupiter. Jupiter has over 60 moons. Try counting all those. You'll need more than just your fingers and your toes. You'll probably fall asleep before you finish. Saturn. The rings of Saturn are made up of billions of large and small chunks of ice, but are only about 100 feet thick. Clouds swirl on Saturn, the second largest planet in the solar system. I hope the kids there hold tightly onto their clouds. Uranus. Uranus has no solid surface and is made mostly of gas. The gas gives the planet its blue-green color. And get this, Uranus is tipped over sideways. That means it spins like a ball rolling on the ground, not like a dancer twirling. Neptune. Hurricane-like winds often blow across Neptune, the blue planet. Neptune takes the equivalent of 165 Earth years to orbit the sun. That's more than 60,000 bedtimes on Earth. I'm tired just thinking about it. Pluto. In 2006, Pluto officially became an unplanet. Because of the small size and irregular orbit, Pluto was classified as a dwarf planet. There are 4 other known dwarf planets in the solar system. Pluto may be small, but it's not alone. The end. Night, night.